Good afternoon, everyone. Today I have an interview with psychologist and behaviorist Harry Harlow.
It's great to be here.
So, Harry, if it's alright I call you that.
You can call me whatever you want.
Alright, Harry, let's start off with, where were you born?
I was born in Iowa in 1905, and I spent most of my professional research time at the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Oh, really? I hear that's a pretty nice school.
It's alright.
Okay, well, how about you tell us a little bit about some of your experiments?
Well, most of my experiments included baby monkeys, and how they react to love or the lack thereof.
Oh, and how did you go about that?
Well, I took baby monkeys away from their mother right after birth and gave them 2 new mothers. These new mothers were fake and made of cloth or bare chicken wire.
I bet the chicken wire mother didn't go over too well with the babies.
Right you are. I outfitted the chicken wire monkey with a bottle and some milk, and the baby monkeys would only go near it for the milk. Otherwise, they would always spend their time with the cloth monkey.
That's pretty interesting. Were there any other theories tested with these fake monkeys?
Yes, actually. I noticed that the monkeys with the fake mothers were slower to learn and play with other monkeys when compared to the monkeys with mothers. Also, the monkeys with no mothers at all were aggressive and became socially incompetent and were usually unsuccessful at mating.
Wow, those are some pretty interesting results, Harry. This probably means that love is also a developmental necessity in children.
Yes, that is actually what I was trying to prove. But I also discovered that monkeys raised by only the wire monkeys acted oddly when afraid. They would throw themselves on the ground instead of cuddling with the mothers like the cloth-raised monkeys would. This result was similar to autistic children.
Well, those experiments sound pretty interesting, but let's learn a bit more about you.
Well, as you know, I was born in Iowa, and then I studied at Stanford University. That's where I met and married a student of mine and then had 2 children with her. I then divorced her and married someone else. With her I had 2 more children. Then she died, so I remarried my first wife.
Yeah, that sounds pretty complicated. Now, I'm aware that Harlow is not your real last name.
That's right. I was born as Harry Israel, but I didn't like that last name, so I chose Harlow instead.
So what made you choose Harlow?
Well, Harlow was my father's middle name, and it just seemed more fitting than Israel.
Interesting. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Tune in next week when I interview somebody else.